So then guys, transfer deadline day finished yesterday at 7 o'clock. And there were a few transfers. United were involved, which was, brilliant. Maybe not to the extreme that we needed, but we'll go through that. So United brought in Senne Lemmans, goalkeeper. Interesting. Now, I'm not going to admit that I know a lot about him, because I don't. Watching on YouTube, clips on TikTok, you can't really make a judgment on a goalkeeper. You have to trust the scouting staff. So that's what I'm going to go with that. I'm going to trust the staff that we've got, that they've brought in a keeper. I'm hoping he's been brought in to be the number one, to give him a go. I'm confident he is. A good price, 18.2 million. So I'm happy with it. I'm looking at some of his stats from this season and last season. 48 games, 57 conceded. Now that don't necessarily look bad on a goalkeeper, because I don't know a lot about Royal Antwerp, so perhaps they were just dodgy defence. I don't actually know. He faced 237 shots, 184 was saved, has a 77% save rate. That's pretty good in my eyes, but stats are stats. The English League is the English League. He had a 63% pass completion as well. Got to be better than Anana and Bayendia. But hey ho. So yeah, I think it's a good signing. And we'll look at that a little bit in a minute. Out, Garnacho to Chelsea. Good riddance. Good riddance. Good luck, Chelsea. You've got 1 million forwards. Good luck with that one. Anthony got his move to Real Betis in the end. I don't know what all that was about, withdrawing and then coming back in. But yeah, he wasn't made for the Premier League. 90 million was unfair. He didn't choose the price tag at the end of the day, so it is what it is. Højlund to Napoli. I think he enjoyed playing in Italy. Much more slower game. Maybe not as physical. So I think he'll do well. Be interesting to see what happens at the end of the season. And then Sancho, thank God, Villa have taken another outcast. I don't know, I'm going to try to get some reaction from Villa fans off YouTube and that, just to see what they think of Sancho coming in. But they seem to be like the team that we send our delinquents. So that was United's. I'm semi-happy, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We're looking at other transfers now. Here's an interesting one. I could get beatings for this in the comments, but it is what it is. Tariq Lamptey went to Fiorentina. I think we should have gone in for Tariq. It weren't a lot of money, and I think he could have done that wing-back role. I think United possibly should have gone for him there, and Premier League pedigree. So we'll have to wait and see how he does in Fiorentina, but for that right side, I think Tariq could have been a decent signing for United, so we shall see. Isaac's gone to Liverpool, 125 million. He is a great striker. He is a great striker. Whether he's the best in the world, like Carragher's come out with, I don't know. But it has to work. It has to work for Liverpool. They spent, 444 million. No pressure on Slotty. Liverpool would never spend that. In the past, oh no, we're not like that. We're not like oil. Wissa's gone to Newcastle. Good signing, I suppose. But again, you'll have to wait and see how he fits in. The interesting one, Nicholas Jackson to Bayern, is going to end up costing 70 million. How do Chelsea do it? How do Chelsea sell players that are not worth the money for that amount of money? Nicholas Jackson's not worth 70 million. He'll probably do well in Germany, because I think you can score goals in Germany, but 70 million? My God. Victor Lindelof's gone to Villa. Look, Victor he put his heart and his soul into United. He wasn't the best player in the world, but he did all right. He did okay. It was a bit of a nightmare when he was at the back with Harry. But look, I hope he does well at Villa. No issues. Give him a clap when he's there. We thought Mark Gaya was going to Liverpool until Palace pulled the plug. It's going to happen. It'll either happen in December for about 10 million, because his contract's up at the end of the season, or Liverpool get him for free. So Palace may have missed out on the money there, but it's good to see Palace there, taking control of the situation. This morning, Gianluca Donnarumma has gone to City. It's quite an interesting one for me, because if Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper in the world, why did Paris Saint-Germain want him out? Bit weird, that one. Why didn't City go in for him in pre-season? It seems just a little bit of a weird signing. It's like it's almost like a name signing City have gone for there. It's interesting. It's a different one. He's a good goalkeeper, and I would have taken him at United. But that's an interesting signing. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Interesting signing. Just moving away from transfers slightly, Erik ten Hag was sacked from Bayern after, was it 3 games? Not Bayern Leverkusen. My God. Obviously things have gone on. The fans are not happy. But come on. I am sad for Eric because he gave it a go at United, but I do blame him for Scott McTominay not being at United anymore, so maybe it balances it out. So an interesting transfer deadline day. Sky Sports were making out it's one of the greatest transfer days of all time. It wasn't. It was quite boring, to be brutally honest with you. Quite boring. You look at the player power now, was Isaac just literally down tools to get that transfer? Yeah, it's a bit naughty, but it is what it is. So let's look at United's transfers. Kuna, I think it's an 8 out of 10. I think when he gets to play that number 10 role, he'll fit nicely into that. Because he knows the Premier League, I think he'll be as good as Mabumo's shown. So it's an 8 out of 10 for that one. Mabumo, 8 out of 10. He's looking class. He's looking like he could be our signing of the season if he keeps it going. So that'll be really good. Diego Leon, I've liked what I've seen from him. I think that's a 7 out of 10. I think he's going to come on. Whether he gets a lot of football now because we're out of the Carabao Cup and that, but no, I like that signing. I like that signing for the future. Sesko, it's an 8 out of 10 for me. You've got to start playing him. I think if we start playing him, then we'll see the best of Ben Sesko. So let's keep an eye on that one. And Lemmans, 7 out of 10. I don't know enough about him. So we shall see. And I hope he just can just make it a little bit more secure at the back for United. We desperately needed a midfielder. I suppose I sort of knew that we weren't going to sign a permanent midfielder. I think that might be next summer or even December. Who knows, probably next summer. I wondered though, was there a loan option out there maybe just for the year? Get an older player in maybe just to secure the midfield. But we're gonna struggle with our midfield this season. So that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. But I think it's been an okay transfer window for United. Probably give it a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. But we shall see when the season gets back up after international duty. But yeah, so that was transfer deadline, guys. Not as exciting as they made out to be. What has irritated me, though, is the negativity around Lemmans, because nobody knows how he's going to do yet. There's already clips of him making mistakes on YouTube and stuff like that. I can do that for any goalkeeper, so that's stupid. Sky Sports were negative last night when I was watching transfer deadline day. I've heard that TalkSport have been slagging him off today as well, so it's like, yeah, crack on. I can understand why they didn't go Martinez. They're looking at the long term. If he is a good goalkeeper, he's 23 years old. We could have him for 10 years, you know. So I think it is a decent move. I don't know enough about him to say he's the real deal. So that's transfer deadline guys. Transfer deadline day, guys. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. More like and subscribes, I'll get more videos will come out, guys, and we'll see you very, very soon.